Recorded Books presents Rebuild the Dream by Van Jones with Ariane Conrad, narrated by J.D. Jackson, with a foreword and conclusion narrated by the author.
Prologue. There and Back Again. On the night that Senator Barack Obama was elected President of the United States, I was not among the hundreds of thousands of well-wishers in Chicago who flooded into Grant Park to cheer him on. I was in Oakland, California, far from the center of action. I watched history unfold on a flat-screen television, sitting with my family on the sofa at a friend's house. The Bay Area had been my home for 15 years, and I had no plans ever to leave it. If anyone had suggested that night that I would soon be relocating to serve a tour of duty in Obama's White House, everyone would have chuckled. It would have seemed impossible. But then again, impossible things were happening all over America. The top contenders to become the leaders of the free world had been a white woman and a black man, an unthinkable scenario in 1968, the year I was born. That evening, an African-American candidate for president had won a general election matchup against a white war hero, beating him in North Carolina and Virginia, of all places. Miracles were becoming commonplace. The air felt pregnant with possibilities that had been unimaginable just a few months earlier. I woke up early on November 4, 2008, filled with anticipation and pride. My wife and I put our infant son and our preschooler into her car. We headed to a nearby schoolhouse, which doubled that day as our polling station. As we got out of the car, we saw a dozen or so strangers. They were beaming and giving each other high fives in the small parking lot. Grown men were bounding out of the building with tear-streaked faces, pumping their fists in the air. Parents exchanged smiles and nods as they drugged their children inside to watch them vote, wanting their kids to be part of something historic. Inside, my hands shook as I videotaped my 4-year-old son slipping my ballot into the machine for me. He was so excited, and I was overcome with emotion. For Oakland's black community, the pain of past centuries was lifting a bit. Many had doubted they would see a black man elected president in their lifetimes. It was a glorious day. That night, I sat glued to the television. As Obama and his beautiful family walked out onto the stage victorious,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?